guys, I welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobneji. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Like, share, and give out your comment and let me know what you also think about the episodes I bring out there. We are on a journey to discover 5 proven equations to unsuccessful marriage. And by the grace of God, we have been able to deal with 3 episodes. You remember the first one, we talked about dating is equal to attention. And the second one, love is equal to sex. And the third one, success is equal to competition. And today we are going to look at the 4th episode, which is argument is equal to disrespect. In fact, this argument has ruined a lot of homes, has damaged a lot of families, because a lot of people later realize because of argument they think they are no longer compatible, and there is a saying that can two work together unless they agree. So since they can't agree on matters, it means that they can't move on in life, so therefore they need to break up. But today I want to draw attention to something very important, or different aspect of argument maybe you have not thought about it or you not think about it. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever had an argument with someone before? Did you ever think that that person, or did you consider that person as someone who had difficulty in understanding? Or you thought argument itself is not necessary? Better still, you may think that a person is even disrespecting your view for questioning your opinions. These are the 3 wrong connotations about arguments. But then I want us to focus on the third one, which is disrespect, because it is what has been actually damaging a lot of marriages. Sometimes they can't handle it or control it well, and thereby resulting in abusive words or a fight. But then instead of you thinking that when someone argue with you, the person is expecting you, because when you go to the families or when you go to couples, these are some of the words you normally hear from them. He said, my husband don't accept my views, my wife always question my opinion, everything I say she has something to say about it, she thinks he's the only one who has wisdom in his custody, he thinks he is all-knowing and all sort of stuff. And when you begin to hear that, you begin to know that these people are actually struggling on how to accept each other's view, and thereby it results in a divorce. But then I want to draw your attention that argument is corresponding to what? Sharing of knowledge. What am I saying is about sharing of knowledge. You know, 2 of you are different people with different personalities altogether. The way you think may be different from the way I think. There are some people who always think into the future. There are some people who always consider today. But that does not make your argument right, because there are some people who thought postponing something to the future was the best. But they later realized that was not a good option. They regretted not doing that same thing earlier. There are some people who thought this is the right time. But then after they did it, they realized they should have exercised patience a while, because that was not the time. So you're going to know that it's not about the scope, how far or close we think that makes your argument right. I have also made mention of this. You know, our experiences in life have influence on our decision making. The kind of parents that nurtured you, the kind of friends you associate yourself with, the kind of environment you live in, and the kind of things you even watch and listen to actually influences any decision you take. So it means that if 2 people are coming together, each of you have different experiences, different upbringing, and different things altogether. It means that it is not that easy that whatever you say I will agree, or whatever I say you will agree. But then you get to know that since you are coming out with something new and I'm also coming out with something different, I'm going to get something from you and you're also going to get something from me. And that is what I'm saying, it's about sharing of knowledge. When somebody questions your opinion, what I see is that the person is giving you the platform to explore on your own opinion, or to have a second thought of it, because you agree with me that there were certain point in time you took certain decision. Somebody just came out with something different, and after contemplating on it, you go to realize that what the person is saying is the truth. That doesn't mean you you were not sensible, or there was no sense in what you were saying. But the issue is that the angle in which you were looking at is different from the angle in which the person is looking at. So if you're a husband or you're a wife, don't put it in your mind that your husband is disrespecting your view, because when you put it in that way, whatever he will say, you try to boycott it, or you think that let's put it in a practical way. Since you think that whatever you say he's going to condemn it, even when you say something he's come to talk, in your subconscious mind what you think about him is that he's come to condemn me. So therefore, even if there's something very important in it that you need to adhere to, you will not, because you have that negativity in your mind. So therefore, what I want to draw attention to is that instead of argument resulting in a fight, understand arguments about sharing of knowledge. Get time and listen to why he is saying he doesn't agree with you. Analyze what he is saying. And at the end of the day, two of you should come to one consensus that upon looking at my reason and considering your reason, this is the right way. And I believe if couples get to understand this and try to accept each other's view, take it and put it into one bowl, analyze it, they would definitely come out with a good cause or a good idea to move on in life. So this is what I want to share with you. Argument is never correspondent to disrespect as we think, but argument, see to it that is about sharing of knowledge. You're going to get something from me, I'm also going to get something from you, because we have different experiences that has come together. May the good Lord bless you and help you to understand this, so that you do away with argument that leads to a fight, but rather your argument will always lead to a successful marriage journey. May the good Lord help you. Bye bye.